thanks for tuning in to Food and Wine Pairings with me, Francis. Now, I am having a wine today that is easily accessible for people because I got it at Costco. And it is a wine that I have been really excited to have because about a year and a half ago, my favorite sommelier, Andrew Houston Mack, mentioned it when he was doing a review of all the wines from Costco. And the wine that it is Chablis. Okay. And I have been looking for it ever since he mentioned it. He mentioned it as being one of his favorite of the Costco wines that he had. And I was really curious to have it. Now, it has not been available. And it recently became available about 2 weeks ago. So now I'm finally having it. Now, I did find out online that this is the kind of the village level Chablis. There are 4 stages of Chablis, this being the second to the bottom. But they also have a Premier Cru, which is second to the top. But that's not available right now. But this bottle is $15. It's available at Costco. It comes from France. It is AOC, so you know that means it has a great quality rating from it. And it is called Village, and there are 3 other rankings. The bottom being Petite Chablis, Village being second, then Premier Cru Chablis, and Grand Cru Chablis. Now, one thing that people may not know, first of all, I want to mention that with the spelling, it looks like it's pronounced Chablis. But it is in fact Chablis because it is French. And Chablis is a region in the northernmost corner of Burgundy. And inside this bottle is 100% Chardonnay. And that's what they're growing in Chablis. Now, I have to say, I'm not much of a Chardonnay girl. So I really wanted to give this a chance and see how it would be. If you take a look in the glass, it's got a really kind of almost greenish gold color. You know, I had this right out of the fridge when it was cold and I thought, it's okay. But just like all other European wines, French wines in particular, I let it sit out for about 30 minutes and I noticed it to kind of open up, warm up, and get to be a lot nicer. So on the nose, I'm getting a lot of tropical fruits. So I'm talking pineapple, I'm talking star fruit. It's also got a little bit of lemon peel and green apple. On the tongue, I'm getting hit with the lemon peel. I'm getting hit with kind of medium acidity and a little bit of minerality. It's like a little bit salty, which is surprising because this region of Chablis is close to a river, but generally that kind of saltiness comes from the ocean. So I was a little surprised by that. But it is even a little bit zesty, you know, so there's like a little bit of a spritzy character about it. Overall, I think it's actually pretty nice. It was $15, so I think it's a great value for $15. And I would really enjoy having this because it's very crisp and clean. It is aged in stainless steel barrels for 12 months. I would have this with oysters. That was like my first thought immediately because it'll really be great against the kind of brininess that you'll get from an oyster. I also really like it for a ceviche. It's like really a nice wine for seafood. You know, I think you could probably even chance it and go with a roast chicken if you were that kind of a person. But like where I live, it's starting to be warm and it's almost Memorial Day. So it's time to start thinking about being outside and having things that are not going to heat up the kitchen. And oysters and ceviche will do that. So take a look at it again in the glass. Check out that color. It's a good smell. It's a nice taste too, and a good price. Right there, I'm going to show you the bottle one more time. You can run to your Costco and get it right now. Cheers.